nose, your toes. Yeah, making any sound, any sound.
This is what Heart Festival is about, is bringing people together so that it's like we can fill up our cup, charge ourselves up with this energy, with these vibrations, and go home different, actually, than when we arrived. And then we go back to our homes, back to our communities, and hopefully then those ripples then start to go out into the world. We shine our light, we inspire and give permission to somebody else to shine theirs.
My name is Klaus. I come from Germany, Düsseldorf, just here to this Heart Festival to be part of it. I was part of the Yoga Mela Festival in South Sweden and got into this Bhakti Yoga or singing mantras, and I loved it so much. I was dedicated to it, and that's the reason I'm here again to to find the same energy and come together with people with the same mind and mood. This is really what I'm looking for, and this is the reason I'm here.
Why is it beautiful? Because that's the way for humans to live, and stop all this getting in the way of the divine.
Okay, here we go.
Well, I've known so many people here for 15, 20 years, and we've sort of unfolded together in this divine space, and they're like family to me.
It is warm, and my heart opens up, being here together with so many open-minded, heartful people aligned with themselves. This is what I really love.
I was very, very good at seeing potential problems coming. At a certain point in my life imploded. I lost everything. Everything went away from me. I had no money, I had no home, I had no business. I was in another country without my culture, my language, without my family, with all of that. So I was like that. I was like an orphan of the universe, if you like. And what happened was, it was like a continual shower of blessings for about 2 years. And I realized that I'd been keeping them away with my superpower of keeping everything in order, and doing that is really against the flow of the universe.
Hanuman, and I teach yoga, I teach healing, and I've come to this place of service. So Hanuman is taken to mean devoted service, and that was the name was given to me by my teacher. And so on this journey I started obviously before that name. I had normal life, I had normal adventures, all the things you would expect, all the things you wouldn't. Like everybody, went through the fire. And what has come out is now Hanuman. So just taking joy in service.
Let's hear those beautiful voices. Just divine love and bliss. Just takes you to this place of, well, for me it's like home. Just feel it coming into your body and allowing Mother Earth just to hold you. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Amazing. Just so bliss. Just like the divine has just stepped in and just taken over. Just really beautiful.
There was a moment that really touched me earlier, and we were asked to join in the song and sing for a loved one, anyone you want to reach, whether they're here or far away or somewhere else in the universe. And that was very beautiful and very powerful for me, because I've reached out to my mum who left us about 5 weeks ago, passed away, and it was so emotional and so special and so touching for me. So already I started off on a very deep beautiful place, though, because I was connected with her. And I'm so grateful for that.
Gently flowing into baby cobra. Arms switched off, the upper back muscles growing strong and gentle. Stepping the back foot up to join the front, releasing the neck, shaking out the hair a little bit.
I was one of those people who was rewarded for my intellect, and so I identified with it. And I thought maybe it could help me come home and really find out who I am. I tried really, really hard. I even did a PhD, which I look back and see was a 100,000 word long prayer. Who am I and how do I be free? I really wanted to know. And when I finished, I got really depressed. And after that, I felt that I needed a different kind of yoga. I'd been doing very physical practice of Ashtanga, which was very helpful in many ways. But somehow it was clear that something else was needed. I'd been very resistant to the spiritual side of yoga. And then I felt great afterwards.
Galactic magic motorway. Or you could climb onto a feather and simply float away. That would be nice. Oh, you can fly, 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 you can fly. And if you could fly, well, on what would you fly? Would you fly? You can fly in the sky.
It's really amazing for the children because like my little boy didn't really know anybody, and after half an hour he'd made a best friend, and after another half an hour another best friend. So yeah, like they just all join together and play and enjoy being outside and no screens. It's fantastic.
Let's be strong. Let's be the spirit soul. Let's be courageous and brave. And let's look at some technique, shall we? Yeah. Let's look at some technique, shall we? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna stand up again or not.
It's really intense and really sacred. It's hard to put into words because you really have to absorb it and take your time to let it all in and really arrive at this heart festival in this moment in the heart.
Oh, so it's now making me emotional because just the way of the whole, I just felt the heart just go boom.
Healing myself from cancer, and to do that I need to experience as much joy, love, music as possible, and the Heart Festival seemed like a very, very good place to come to experience that. So for the last year I have been eating vegan food, juicing a lot, taking various supplements and meditating, doing yogas, doing things that don't stress me, avoiding stress, avoiding any conflict, also going into my own psychology to understand the causes of my cancer, and various things like that.
Came into yoga about 5 years ago, only 5 years ago, and I walked into Diana's studio. Actually with crutches, because I'd had a really bad bout unexpectedly of reactive rheumatoid arthritis, and I couldn't even dress myself at one point because all my joints, everything was so bad. My leg was particularly bad, my left leg. So yeah, I'm a chakra dancer and homeopath, and I'd actually been told that I wouldn't walk properly again, let alone probably dance properly, unless I took heavy amounts of drugs like steroids, etc., which didn't sit well with me as I'm a homeopath. So I decided that I had to walk my talk, literally, and go down the more holistic route. And it wasn't until I let go, and just let go, that I think the healing started. And I hobbled into Diana's studio. And I think I'd had about 3 lessons, never had lessons before. And I think it was upon the 4th lesson that we were doing a position, can't even remember, and my whole leg just went right up to the hip, and I sort of, it shocked me, and I just burst into tears and just quietly and turned around, and from that moment on, the healing began, and I'm walking normally, chakra dancing. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey for me.
Deep into the heart I go. 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 Hold my hand, brother. Hold my hand. Hold my hand, sister. Hold my hand.
That's what this practice shows me is possible. That people can move from one country to another country, live amongst people with different coloured skin. It doesn't matter. Because what we're seeing is hearts, what we're seeing is souls. What we're seeing is people, we're seeing a human race. That was what he called it. He called it a human race.
Deep into the heart I go. Deep into the heart I go. Shri